Max Smitherman, our new Wall Street analyst. Max, how many paychecks have these guys missed at TSA so far? Are we at months now, or just has it been a week or so?
They've missed their first full paycheck a little over a week ago, and they're hitting a point where a lot of people are calling out sick or they're taking other jobs. Some people are quitting altogether because, they were just not getting enough money they're not going to get anything.
Yeah, it's funny. So we were on tour last week, and I don't know about you guys, but we traveled I think it was like at 10 in the morning out of San Diego and flew into Austin or Dallas or whatever it was. And I think travelers got so scared of the waits that it scared travelers away, because we went in there, and of course, to your point, that was about 4 TSA people, but that was about 4 people traveling when we were traveling in the middle of the day. Did you guys have that same thing, or were you guys in lines?
Two people in line.
Yeah, it was amazing.
A few people ahead of me, but I got there at 8.
Now, that's not the case, though, right, Max, in terms of all airports? There's a lot of airports that people are suffering overnight and trying to find a place.
Down the block waiting.
Yeah.
Hours.
Almost like it was an iPhone.
Yeah, exactly right.
Or Taylor Swift's tickets.
Taylor Swift tickets. Yeah.
So what's the deal? Because TSA administrator has stated they literally are thinking about shutting down airports. Is that political in your opinion? Is that a scare tactic to deal with the politicians, or because it's quite a good one? I remember several times in my life when the president has stepped in and said, no, you can't close, whether it be trash or services like that. Where are we at with the guys on top, Max?
I mean, I think it could be a little bit of both, right? Like both sides are trying to push their different goals here with the DHS funding bill. But, given that there are so many people leaving, we're entering our 6th week of the partial shutdown. TSA staff, that absence rate has hit a new high of 11.8% out of their 60,000 workers. It's getting so bad that ICE has been deployed to some airports like in New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, Chicago, and a couple other places just to help fill in those gaps. Now, we're not entirely sure exactly what roles those ICE agents are going to be filling in, but we'll just have to see. So, it's getting a little tough for the airports to just hang on in a lot of these places. Now, that is not the case for all airports. There are some that are in like Kansas City and San Francisco that are using private contracting services, and because they're private contractors, they don't need to be paid by the government. They're getting paid by other folks, so they keep on working like, it's any other day.
Let's talk about that, because you got San Francisco is one of them.
San Francisco, Kansas City.
By the way, I'm looking at my TSA tracker. You're going to get an app, real-time waits at airports. Wow. TSA tracker, good.
But Max, is it a good time to raise your hand and go, yeah, hi, we're a private TSA company over here. We'll take the business.
Oh, no. You mean you got government officials after you at that point?
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly an option. I am not sure how many of those companies are out there trying to get in, but I imagine that if there are any more that don't already have those contracts locked down, they are hustling to get some of their folks into these airports that are having trouble.
What are we at? Like, is there 100,000 TSA workers, or 50 or 60,000? How many? I mean, there's a pile of workers, and it always seems like there's not enough based upon. But I understand we're sort of at a new high here in terms of employment for TSA, right?
Out of the 60,000, about almost 12%. Last numbers came in were 11.8% of those 60,000 workers are just not showing up. Whether
so here's my question, and we only have about a minute. But here's my question: if you are an off-duty law enforcement officer, you are automatically an air marshal when you're on a plane, right?
Yep.
Why are we not leaning on other agencies, for example, to step in here? I mean, wouldn't that solve the issue? And because once again, just like your last topic on oil, it's going to start affecting us and start affecting prices at some point when people can't travel.
Yeah, no, like I was saying earlier, we do have some folks from ICE that are being deployed to assist some of these airports where things are having a lot of challenges. And New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, New Orleans, Houston, Phoenix. Now, because they have different training and different responsibilities, we're not entirely sure what.
I would argue. Listen, I don't want to minimize what TSA does, but I'm pretty sure that I could go through the training if I had to with a couple people that worked there for a while. If I went through a week's worth of training, I bet they could supervise me enough to get to search your bag.
Max, can they just keep the plastic bins supplied, please, where I
Yeah.
got to put all my stuff in? I don't have to wait for it.